Hello and welcome to the Double X Factor. I'm Anuradha Sengupta. Now this is CNBC TV 18 show about women for everybody, and here's what we've got lined up today. Women may have made it to space, but the makeup departments in the film industry still out of bounds. Meet some women writing new chapters in Indian business history as they take over from their fathers, and the little things that make life a little easier for working women. So let's get into our top story. Women may have made it as astronauts, but it's tough for them to make it as makeup artists in the film industry. The Cine Costumes Makeup Artists and Hairdressers Association has never issued licenses to women makeup artists. While most female makeup artists, and I know quite a few talented ones, do manage to get around those archaic and draconian rules or circumvent those rules and work on movies with the collaboration of movie stars and producers, it's done in a cloak and dagger fashion. So everybody knows that women are working as makeup artists, but it's formally not accepted or allowed. Technically, these makeup artists are known as hairdressers. The National Commission for Women has taken up the issue, and there was a hearing on a complaint filed on this on Friday. Mansi Fadnis gets us the story so far.
The 10-headed Veera in the film Ravana was well received, but the woman behind the now famous look is banned from working in the film industry. 28-year-old Charu Khurana moved to Mumbai 10 years ago to work as a makeup artist in the film industry. After completing a course in master makeup with special effects and prosthetics from Cinema Makeup School in Los Angeles, Charu started her career as an assistant to different senior makeup artists. When she decided to work independently, she was in for a rude shock. The Cine Costume Makeup Artists and Hairdressers Association rejected her application for membership to operate in 2004. The rule was simple. Women could work only as hairdressers, not as makeup artists.
They had gender discrimination, on which they have given a written letter and an explanation that ever since the industry is being formed from last 55 years, they have never enrolled a female makeup artist as a makeup artist member.
After repeated attempts at getting the membership to the association were unsuccessful, Charu approached the Federation of Western India Cine Employees, which issued a permission letter allowing her to continue working. And while that has meant that she has got work, it has always been on the sly and with its own set of problems.
When you come on the sets, even if somebody, because of your technical qualities, they give you work, then you have to just be quietly sneak away into actors' and finish your work, and you always need to have an assistant who is a member of a union to represent your work. Sometimes we are asked to share our credits with somebody else also, because you are not a member and somebody else is a member, so the credit goes to that person, which is unfair.
While many film producers use female makeup artists, they do it clandestinely because the Producers Association has an MOU with the Cine Costume Makeup Artists and Hairdressers Association that states that only union members will be hired. So for women makeup artists, it's back to square one. While many producers and directors are offended by this rule and work around it, there hasn't been collective action yet.
If you want to unionize the makeup sector in the film industry, that's fine, and you have your hours and your rates, and you want that unionized so that everybody works at a particular standard. I understand that, but why are they not allowing women to join the union or have an association card? That makes no sense. I don't think producers have a problem with hiring women, but they don't want any kind of trouble on their set. So we need to change the union law. Either you give women cards, or this union shouldn't exist, frankly, because it's cutting out, and there are two sexes, and we're saying one can't do it. Why?
Charu appealed to the National Commission for Women in April, but despite 2 hearings, the matter is still inconclusive. We approached the Cine Costume Makeup Artists and Hairdressers Association, but they refused to speak to us and even banned their members from speaking. Ironically, other female makeup artists who support Charu and stand to gain if change happens also refuse to speak up, fearing a backlash. So, the Cine Costume Makeup Artists and Hairdressers Association refused to comment on this issue. But in the hearing that took place on the 10th of December 2010, they have given a written statement assuring that Charu won't be stopped from working on film projects until the next hearing, which is scheduled for December 28, 2010.
in Mumbai, Mansi Fadnis. Now, even though they are watching the outcome of this case very closely, most female makeup artists did not want to come on the record on the issue on this show in order to avoid trouble. Makes you wonder if we are really living in the 21st century. We'll follow that case to find out what happens eventually. But it's time now for a quick break on the show. When we come back, meet the inheritors.